So bring them together at the bottom, squeeze it all the way up, bring it back down, separate. Together at the bottom, bring it all the way up, bring it back down, separate.
I knew it was going to happen. Jeff and Jesse pushed this stuff too far. Now Vince and the rest of the VSHREDS crew are upset and are about to drop some knowledge.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name is Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, and click this notification bell. Share my videos. I appreciate it very much. And welcome to a new edition of Vince from VSHREDS. Has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Just none. He has zero idea what he's doing. In case you don't know, Vince from VSHREDS and the rest of the Backstreet Boy crew, they used to make a living off of copying Jeff Cavalier's material. They would actually look at his videos, which was fucking obvious, and they would copy word for word, literally word for word. They would reenact the video in order to use it as their own to make money and sell people on some sort of ridiculous, body type fucking quiz that it's so fucking stupid. But I busted them out on that in many fucking videos. And now the ads are fucking everywhere and they're trying to regain their fucking popularity and regain whatever. They're trying to regain their credibility, which is fucking totally smashed to fucking smithereens by yours truly. Thank you. So now that they cannot copy material, now that they can't just look at the other people's videos and copy them, they're trying to come up with their own material occasionally between, videos about how to slice a banana and put peanut butter on it. I'm not kidding. Fucking sad. But, so they're trying to come up with their own exercises to every fitness comedian's joy, because they don't know anything about this shit. They don't know anything about fitness. It's so fucking ridiculous. So this latest one is literally them coming up with their own chest fly exercise for the upper chest to isolate the upper chest and try to keep your deltoids out of it. And somehow they thought that you do this by doing a front raise with your deltoids. It's so fucking stupid, to the point where, as you saw in the very beginning clip, Jeff Cavalier and Jesse decided to make a parody of it again because they're fucking hilarious at doing that shit. And apparently it pissed Vince off. And I think this is what actually pissed Vince off. That's the original video. It has 4,000 dislikes on it. So apparently the virtual flogging that these guys get from the internet every time they make their own exercise video, they try to come up with their own new exercise, has led them to break a very long-standing policy. This policy, ever since I started pointing out that they were copying other people's materials, they literally do not let any negative comments in the comment sections at all. And the reason being is, in my opinion, of course, is that that's bad for their business. And they spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on advertisements. You've seen their ads everywhere. You've seen them on Facebook. You've seen them on Instagram. I'm sure you've seen them on Snapchat, even though I don't Snapchat. And I'm sure you've seen them on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen them on my videos, because I could block that shit. But nothing makes me happier to see a VSHREDS video, a VSHREDS ad before a video that I'm about to fucking, throttle him. Nothing. Nothing makes me happier to see that, because this motherfucker is then paying me to fuck him up. I love that shit. Anyway, I digress. So this got them upset enough. Jeff and Jesse pushed it too far this time. It got them upset enough that the whole crew, in my imagination, the whole crew sat down and opened up Wikipedia, which is where they get most of their fucking fitness knowledge, because they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They sat down and they prepared a statement, a comment to answer back some of the people in the comment section to make themselves look smart, and fucked it up. It's unbelievable that they know so little they can't even read a Wikipedia page correctly and get that shit correct, in my opinion, of course. It's amazing how little they know about fitness. Amazing how little they understand about fitness. It's fucking shocking to me. So here's the fucking comment in its entirety. Now I'm gonna break this comment down and point out the fucking sheer idiocy of this fucking shit. First, the VSHREDS crew goes to say, only people trolling me are those who bash this exercise without actually trying it. No, motherfucker, people aren't bashing the exercise. They're not, because honestly, it looks like a pretty good anterior deltoid exercise that has a focus on keeping an isometric contraction on the chest. It really fucking does. However, it is a anterior deltoid exercise, anterior deltoid and the rest of the deltoid, of course, exercise with just an isometric hold on your chest muscles. That's it. It is not, as you put it, a focus on upper chest, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, in my opinion, of course. He then goes on to say, you are correct that forward flexion of the shoulder is primarily an anterior deltoid movement, but that is not the focus of this video. You see, Vince, it does not really matter. And I want you and Roger Crandall and Nick and all the members of the Housewives of San Francisco, I want you all to sit down and take notes and listen to this very fucking carefully. I want you to understand that it does not matter what the focus of the fucking video is. The focus of the fucking exercise is anterior deltoids. That is like saying you're doing a bicep curl and the focus of it is your actual rib cage, is your actual core, because you're squeezing your core, not the bicep. It does not fucking matter. The prime mover is the fucking bicep. Just like in your video, the prime mover is the anterior deltoids, you dumb fuck. So it does not matter what you say the focus is. What the focus is still what the focus is. The anterior deltoid, dumbass. He then goes on to say the focus of the video is continuous adduction of the arm, which is when you bring your elbow to the midline of your body, which is the primary movement of the chest. Well, yes, it is, and I'm glad you actually got that sentence correct. I wonder if you actually just copy and pasted that shit. However, once movement stops, adduction stops. So once you get to the middle point, adduction stops, dumbass. Adduction is a movement. It is not a continuous thing. It has a beginning point and an end point. You could put your arm all the way to your back and push it all the way to the back, and there you go. That's adduction too, because it's moving toward the center of your line. The humerus bone is moving toward the center of your line. However, once it stops, once my arms snap off and fucking my humeruses meet to the back, it's still adduction is over. Adduction stops when your arms stop, just like abduction stops when your arms stop. Dumbass. It's a motion. You just don't seem to understand the concept. Therefore, you can't get it correct. You cannot even do a researched comment in response to somebody's criticism and get it correct about fitness. What the fuck does that say, Vince? He then goes on to say, because when it comes to the clavicular head of the pectoralis major or the upper chest, there is no movement that will ever isolate the specific bundle of muscle fibers, seeing as how it has nearly every similar movement to that of the anterior head of the deltoid, which is absolutely fucking correct. However, you did a good job of making sure that you took the chest all the fucking way out of it because you made it an isometric contraction instead of having a concentric portion, an isometric portion, and an eccentric portion. You moved your arms together like this. Therefore, this is now an isometric hold. No matter what you fucking do, it's an isometric hold. That's dumb, motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You would have been better off just doing the exercise regularly, having an upward going fly, even though they're fucking whatever. Okay, an upward going fly, because here we go. Concentric contraction, isometric contraction, eccentric contraction. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Truly, you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. It is sad to me that you actually think in some way you motherfuckers are somehow fitness experts. That you're going to hurt somebody. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. This video wasn't dangerous. The squat video that I made a video on, fucking dangerous as fuck. That's why I made that fucking video. This video, pretty funny because Jeff made it, and you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You literally ruined the fucking exercise and put it out there as your own. That's your fucking legacy. You ruined shit, dumbass. He then goes on to say, but I stated this very clearly, something that has always helped me with my upper chest stimulation during the cable fly low to high, because again, no matter what you do, it'll always hit your upper chest and front delts at the same time, is bringing the handles together towards the bottom, feel the squeeze in your chest, and continuously adduct my elbows, keeping them squeezed together as I raise my arms to maintain chest tension as much as possible throughout the entire exercise, since the cable machine will always be pulling outward. First of all, nice run-on sentence. Elgin and Steve, that one's for you. Second, you cannot take a movement that has a prime mover and an isometric contraction and have the isometric contraction be the focus. You can't claim that shit. That's dumb like a motherfucker. You simply cannot fucking do that. That is like taking the leg extension, which I'm sure you do plenty of. That is like taking the leg extension and, saying, squeeze your calf muscles together. Squeeze your calf muscles really hard while you're doing the leg extension and calling it a calf exercise. That's dumb shit, motherfucker. That's like fitness 101. That's so stupid. I don't know how in the fuck you got your certification. I swear all you motherfuckers, but it seems like the whole, idiotic crew got together, and in between hair gel sessions, they fucking decided who was going to take which part of the fucking test, and they studied only that portion, and then they actually have to come together to try to form, complete whole fitness sentences. And yet, because there's a bunch of them, and they probably have get distracted by, little things such as birds and shiny objects and shit like that, that they miss out on shit and it gets miscommunicated. Because I swear, it's like they have no fucking clue how to put these sentences together. They have no clue how to put these exercises together. Really, it's like a fucking fitness shame. Like it really is. Like you're a blight on fitness with how little you know and how poorly you communicate it to fucking people. It's just sad. He then goes on to say, this helps me to prevent from losing form and overpowering with my shoulders. With your shoulders, I have no idea how that's even fucking possible. Just stating that. Like what can happen when I simply bring the handles together at the top, resulting in very little chest stimulation at all. The reason why you're not getting any chest stimulation is because, big shocker, you don't know how to fucking do the exercise correctly. Pull your scapula together, tilt your chest back, and squeeze the handles together if you're gonna do this bitch-ass exercise anyway, instead of doing dumbbell incline press or fucking just bar incline press or anything like that that's actually gonna help your fucking upper chest. Which, by the way, if you do those too, Vince, if you decide to listen to me and do those, pull your scapula together on those too to help you with your shoulder health in the long run, you dumb fuck. Unbelievable. Like all you little lemmings that are on here right now, they're pissed as fuck at this fucking old ass motherfucker for, knocking on Vince again. He's only doing it for views and he's just jealous, blah, blah, blah. I would never be jealous of somebody with an IQ that fucking low. I don't care if Vince all of a sudden would have $1 trillion fucking dollars and gold falling out of his fucking asshole. I would never, ever, ever, ever want to switch places with somebody that fucking dumb. For real, he does not know what the fuck he's talking about, and that's factual. He does not know what he's talking about. When he talks about fitness, he has no idea how to squat. He's going to cripple somebody, if not himself at some point in time. He doesn't even know the difference between a deadlift and a Romanian deadlift, as was fucking shown multiple fucking times. He's a fucking idiot. And he doesn't even know how to do this simple ass exercise correctly and get feeling in his chest when it's very, very, very fucking easy. He has no idea what the fuck he's doing. That is why I'm going to keep making videos on him. That and views, yes, you're fucking right, motherfuckers. But reality is, this is like a public service announcement. Don't listen to these dumbass motherfuckers. They do not know what the fuck they're doing. They are just trying to take your money. My name's Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Every Damn Day Fitness. I'm also on Facebook at Every Damn Day Fitness. And I'm on the internet at everydamndayfitness.net. Soon to be damnsurroundingathletics.com. Vince, you should just go back to copying Jeff. At least that way, you won't look like such a fucking idiot. God damn.